Hello, this is the Arturelia
Oh, yeah.
Film Room Reviews. I'm returning today with me. I
Oh,
have,
my head.
crossover with Sin's Corner. Today we're going to be reviewing
Join us for The Hunt.
The Hunt. This was a film that, well, let's just say it was criticized.
Yeah, there was some controversy around it.
And, well, it did come out. It did come out in movie theaters, and I know some of my friends went to go see it. However, due to this pandemic, it suffered because of it.
I would have liked to have gone to see it on the big screen.
But my mom and I, we saw it. So what do we think about The Hunt? This controversial film. Well, that's why you're here. Let's get to it. So The Hunt, it's basically where these people just take random folks around America and they ship them.
They're not just random.
Well, there's
a reason behind it. They're deplorables.
But they make it as if it's kind of like a random thing.
Well, they
sort
don't.
of.
I mean,
well,
they
you
don't
just
know
don't
at
know.
first. Yeah, why they're taken.
But they take them to some place where they could actually just hunt them for sports. But there's a reason behind that as well. I guess you could think of it as The Purge, except it's highly illegal.
Yeah, that's right, because the Purge is legal. I forgot.
Legal,
In the Purge universe, it's illegal.
But this is highly illegal.
Highly illegal.
Butterflies into something highly illegal. Don't chase imaginary butterflies into something highly illegal.
But yeah, so these people are trying to survive whoever's trying to kill them. We mostly follow this girl who knows that shit's happening, and she's very suspicious about things.
She's smart.
Yeah.
She's very smart, too.
While everybody around her is kind of like...
Okay, so the thing about this movie is there was this controversy about it, so I checked out the trailer. I did a reaction review to the trailer on my channel.
Yeah, I'll put the link down.
And when I had been seeing all these, salacious headlines on Drudge, and Grace Randolph was complaining about it, and just people were upset about it, and I watched it, and the narrative that people were putting forth about, why it's so terrible and bad was that almost like they thought that the movie was condoning the elites. Like, let's say in this case, it's like left-wing type people were hunting right-wing conservatives or deplorables or Trump voters or whatever. That's how it was kind of presented. People that were very upset about it seemed to have the idea that this movie was condoning that sort of thing. But when I saw the trailer, it was very obviously not the case. The people that were hunting were very clearly portrayed as the bad guys. And then the people that were being hunted were portrayed as the victims. And there was not any sort of, narrative like, oh, this is good, it's okay to be doing this to people that you disagree with. That wasn't really the message at all.
And The Purge is kind of like a right-wing sort of like
it's the
propaganda
right wing,
where the right wing is allowing it to happen.
Yeah. To purge.
So there's two ways you could look at it, but anyways, we're not talking about Purge. That's another day.
Yeah, it's another. That's a whole nother thing. But this movie was funny.
So
it was like a black comedy, actually.
The characters, I mean, obviously the main girl, she's a mystery, but she's also interesting at the same time because she knows something's up, and she has these skills that you don't know until it's revealed down the road how she's able to handle herself.
Yeah.
While the other side characters that are with her for a few points, I mean, some are either going to be smart and are suspicious, or they're going to get themselves killed.
Okay, so it starts off in a way that you don't expect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's not give away too much.
I'm not going to give away the stuff, but let's just say, okay.
Funny stuff happens.
Yes, you
in a gory way.
Yes, right. So think almost Tucker and Dale versus Evil,
Yeah.
like it's really gory and absolutely over the top and ridiculous, but at the same time there's a lot of comedy to it, and I didn't know going into it that it was going to be so comedic, and then I started watching it by myself, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is actually pretty funny, and then he decided he wanted to watch it with me, so I had to wait for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was entertaining.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot.
I found it very interesting. The film itself looked fine, and I didn't really see any issues with editing.
Pacing was pretty good. It was pretty short, though, actually.
Yeah,
it was
not
a
a
little
long
bit more than
film.
90 minutes, maybe. Yeah, it wasn't very long at all.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's really anything else to say except some of the scenes, some of it that it's portraying in kind of social type stuff is pretty funny. Like it references people that are either snowflakes or
cancel culture sort of mentality. Or
either political correctness.
SJW all of those
nonsense.
Sort of all of those.
It's all thrown in there, making fun of it in a sense, and you're gonna see it here and there.
It's really comedic when they start like the people that are hunting, and they'll have these little spats with each other, and they're throwing their own narrative at each other about each other. It's so funny, you guys.
So even the bad guys in this film are pretty comedic, along with the people that are trying to survive.
The victims and the people that were doing the chasing, they both had their comedic moments. It was funny. I liked the movie.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Now, as for our enjoyment, well, what else is there to say? We just said that it was enjoyable.
Yeah, it was quite enjoyable.
Yeah, I had fun. I had fun watching it.
It didn't. I don't think it really deserved. I mean, it was yanked from theaters. I think it was supposed to come out in September of 2019.
Yeah, it was yanked.
And it was yanked, and I disagreed with that after I saw the trailer. I did not
found
agree
this
with
very
that at
fun.
all.
I feel like if you're against the political correctness SJW,
or I'm just
against.
Tired of it,
we're both against that nonsense. I'd rather have a film that's natural with just natural when you pick blah 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 diversity. Don't force it in, but this makes a
little fun of that too, like the whole diversity thing.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I know. Okay, sorry. I think I must
You're
have
forgetting.
I was sitting here. I was thinking of different scenes in there, and some of the. Yeah, it's funny. It's like it's very satirical, and it's like they go over all of the sort of talking points. I mean, even like the people that are portrayed as being on the right or whatever, it goes through all their funny talking points too.
It takes kind of like left and right.
Yeah, it does. It pokes fun at the extremes of both sides is what it is. I think that actually
makes it very interesting because I don't really get political on my channel, but I can say I don't really care about either side of the spectacle. So if you are like us, libertarian, you're gonna see
libertarian-minded.
Yeah,
folks.
let's just say you're gonna have fun watching this film because it takes both sides of the spectrum and how bad they can both be.
Well,
but
I think that probably people on both sides who are more balanced and rational in their thinking, left wing and right wing, they can probably both look at this and get a pretty good laugh out of it.
I know my friends went to go see it before the theater shut down.
It came out right before the shutdown stuff happened.
I am going to talk to them about this film, but I actually enjoyed it. I think Corey might like it. From Corey Michaels movies.
Yeah, I think he would. The actors in here, I knew some of them, but the main girl I didn't.
The main girl? I mean, she was in some things.
She's been in some stuff, but I think this is the first time I've noticed her as an actress.
One of the people is actually from The Purge show.
Which is funny. That's right.
The girl, the main villain, she looked kind of familiar.
Okay, that's Hilary Swank. She played in that Clint Eastwood movie where she was a boxer. He directed it.
Okay.
And he also starred in it, and she's played in a bunch of different. I mean, she's been in a bunch of different stuff. I'm not sure if you would have probably. I don't know if you
would have seen her.
Would remember things that
she looks familiar, but I don't know if I've seen her in anything.
She probably reminds you a little bit of Jennifer Garner, the girl that played in Alias. A lot of people get them confused.
Yeah.
But I mean, she was good in here. Everybody was fine in here as far as the acting. I didn't really see any.
Well, that one girl you don't care about. I don't know what her name is at the very
Emma
beginning.
Roberts.
Yeah,
I mean, her acting was okay. I don't care about her as a person and as an actress. She doesn't thrill me, but she wasn't terrible in here.
Spoiler alert! Ding. She only lasted a few minutes.
Okay, some people last only a few minutes in the beginning, you guys, which surprised the heck out of me because I was not expecting that. That is a big spoiler. Yeah, she is shown in the trailer. I thought she was going to have a bigger part. So, big spoiler, she does not. And that surprised me. I had to rewind it because I wasn't looking at the screen actually when it happened, and it happened so fast. You caught it. Mm-hmm. That was before you decided to watch it, and I had to rewind it to be like, whoa, what happened?
Like a Game of Thrones.
And some of the deaths are actually, just think Tucker and Dale kind of humor.
Yeah. I mean, it's awful, but
it's terrible subject matter, but at the same time, it's a black comedy, so you can sort of laugh at it.
The Hunt. I do think it is worth a watch. I just went and listened to what articles say about it. It was actually really good, really decent. If you like The Purge, then you'll like this.
Yeah.
Purge is more serious. This is more comedic.
Yeah, definitely. It's not really much comedy.
So I would probably give it like a 7.5.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that 7 to 7.5.
Because it's something I would revisit. Something I would revisit again. I think Corey Michaels movies would like it.
Yes, we need to get him on that.
Whenever he comes.
It's available now. I mean, so it was in theaters for like a second.
Yeah.
And then the shutdown happened. And
Thanks a lot.
then it became available digitally, so that's how we were able to see it.
So as for my recommendations, I mean, like we've already said, the Purge series. Tucker and Dale.
Tucker and Dale for like violent, gory black comedy stuff, which is really what this reminded me of more. I mean, sort of the theme of it, the Purge, is kind of similar, but the tone reminded me more of like
I can't think of
Tucker and
anything
Dale.
else that's like related to this. These are like the two.
Either. The Running Man, which was a little similar in the sense that it was a competition where people were hunting each other. Hunger Games, that sort of stuff, where people are hunting.
Serious.
As far as the theme, people hunting other people.
Which I do need to review those, and I need to watch the last one.
Yeah, you need to. We should set up like a day where we can watch it. I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah, I mean, I have a good memory of the other films.
It's good.
But yeah,
it was pretty faithful to the book.
This is Arturelia Film Room Review signing off. Check out my mom at Sin's Corner where she does reactions and
reviews.
She either gets emotional or laughs, where she cries. You'll see all that.
I have
there.
cried a little bit before, mostly when it showed stuff like Richard Jewell, poor guy, and Togo.
Togo, yeah, you could.
That was sad.
She's a pretty emotional person here.
It's dogs.
So,
I mean, come on.
And if you want to see me just blabber and, talk about Final Fantasy VII, which it came out, she really needs to play that game because it looks beautiful and fantastic.
No, I don't like games like that. Nope.
Nope.
Never. Nope.
Come on. Don't you like Final Fantasy?
No, I'd watch a movie of it, but I wouldn't play a game.
They did make a movie of this in 2005, like it's a sequel to it.
Yeah, I've seen that there have been movies around. It's all digital animations.
Yeah.
When I say movie, I mean like I would watch a movie like that too, but I would also watch a live action.
Well, I can say the Final Fantasy series would be a pretty good fit for a live action because they look like real people.